Hello. Hello, everybody. Sketchy. How's it going? Gucci. I think I lost my streak. I did. Dead. Big sad. Gucci. There's nothing to be sad about. It's better that you lost your streak. Streaks create stress, and we don't need that kind of stress in our life. Foul. You don't need to cry either. You don't need to cry for Gucci's streak loss. It's going to be okay. We're not so different, you and I. We're not. I mean, first of all, we were both 13 when Final Fantasy VIII came out. That says it all. That says it all. I didn't know why we were crying. Ronders, how are ya? Look at those Jern brows. Also, Cthulhu, thank you for your contribution to the Steam or the Stream from PC challenge. I just saw an opportunity to jump to. Yeah, you got to take them. You got to take those opportunities. When life hands you sadness, you big sad emoji. You got to do it. Thank you for your contributions, Fal and Ronders. How's it going? How are you both? How are you all? How are all of you? Tell me all at the same time. Don't wait for each other. Just talk over each other. This is going to be a very short stream. I almost canceled because I'm just freaking exhausted. I'm absolutely exhausted. My body hurts. I have sleep deprivation, headaches, brain fog, short fuse, super low patience. But I'm gonna do my best to. I'm gonna at least do an hour. I'll try and do an hour, with some breaks. When life gives you sadness, yes, you got a big sad. It's 12:45 a.m. I should be sleeping. Go to sleep. Don't deprive your body of the sleep it wants. Don't do it. I did some short programming, then played games, so got nothing done. JB, that sounds like you played a game. You did research. You were productive. How are you doing? Well, I guess you already told me. Your greeting was you telling me how you're doing. Yeah, so I'm tired. We're just gonna take it easy. We're gonna go slow. I'm gonna do some like level design, I think. I'm gonna clean up some levels. And something simple. Something I don't have to think about. I got a long review on my game today. It's really long, really in-depth, and it says some like interesting things that make me think. Let me bring it up. Look at this review. I didn't want to share the person's name, but it's not like a bad review. So whatever. Look at how long this review is. It's like an article almost. It's a lot of detail. Yeah. These are all the things that they liked. These are all the things that they didn't like. These are all the things that they didn't like. And then these are the things that they didn't like specifically about building. And I've spent a lot of time on the building mechanics. So a few of these things are figured out, but a few of these things are still in there, and there's something to think about. Despite the build mode and general jankiness, I had fun with this. It's trying to do a lot, and I'm not entirely sure how elements like bug photography or a multi-level cave help you run an inn, but I appreciate that most crafting and gameplay seems to be focused on creating and designing your dream retreat. I accidentally built a spa, which makes sense for me. I couldn't help but mentally compare this to a more modern, monsterless Monsterest. I'm planning to keep an eye on this one going forward. They like... I don't understand this one. The fishing minigame is weird, but not the worst. Like, if it's in the section of like what works for you, does that mean you like liked it. Like, it was weird, but it was good. Or they just like had to comment on the fishing system. Not really sure. Nin, how's it going? I got a big chunk of resources done on the solicitor. Now I have to actually connect everything and make skills. That solicitor class that you have is so detailed. It seems like such a pain to make. There's so many like different scenarios that you have to think about, and I don't even know how you do your stats in the game. It sounds crazy. Kind of hot. I don't know. It's a lot to think about. This one made me feel good. The dog's name is Pep, and you can both pet her and invite her to follow you everywhere. Uh, I I like that. I mean, I just like references. I like seeing Pep in the world. It makes me feel good. Demolishing a structure seems to recover most, if not all, resources used to create the structure. I think I'm going to now, when you demolish something, I think I'm going to give you back the item itself. So, like, instead of when you demolish a wall, it pops out wood, I think I'm just going to pop out one wall so you can go collect it and rebuild another wall somewhere else. I'm not sure. Let me look at the what doesn't work for me. In their current state, the building and decorating mechanics are uniquely uncooperative, unintuitive, and annoying. I love a good building system and will suffer a lot of janky mechanics and face eating cannibals to build freely. But this actually tested my patience. See below. Okay, let's see why. Everything costs $10. Okay, this is I did not balance the economy in the game at all. I made everything cost $10. That's fair. I mean, it's fair to be annoyed by that, but that's going to change. The art style is very indie. I'm sorry. It's the best I can do. The town is small. The characters are kind of flat and feel either incomplete or empty. I think that's fair. I think the town, I did my best with the town. It doesn't have a lot of like little details in it. It's just like buildings, roads, fences, trees, and then the characters being flat. I guess you just got to get to know them over time. Like, yeah, they're not like the deepest emotional characters there are, but I think this is something that over time, hopefully, like their personalities show off. But it's a fair assessment for the demo. There's wildlife, which is cool, but the photography minigame you use to interact with wildlife is rough. I did not understand or enjoy it. I've heard this a lot, and people do struggle with the minigame that I made, so I might have to like rethink it. Maybe it should just be a simpler point and click, like, and not this like cone thing. It's like make a mini game out of it. Maybe it's just point and click. No toggle for walls, up, down, roof visibility. Had to remove the roof at one point because I couldn't see into my crafting room. Yes, I think that is good. I should have some kind of toggle so that walls never go away. The quit button is buried. A lot of people are like, I can't find the quit button. I didn't bury it on purpose. It's just kind of an accident. Building mode is triggered. Anytime you select a construction item, you cannot toggle between floors, walls, or windows. Yeah, that's a big complaint. I understand that. I tried making that a thing, but it just didn't work out. While in building mode, you need to exit, select the next item, enter building mode again, and keep going. I can try and tackle that one again. I think I have to. Even if you have multiple doors and windows in your inventory, you must place one and then exit. Yeah, I'm going to change that. This might be the first thing on my list that I change. I already changed it in a bunch of other places, so I should definitely change it. You cannot place multiple pieces of furniture. Yeah, same. The flooring. Every time you place a piece, the game asks you to confirm it. There's no way to quickly confirm on keyboard. I thought I'd gotten the hang of flooring anyway, and it was working on a parquet pattern. When the pattern showed on my screen, stop matching the pattern the game placed. I would be looking at and confirming horizontal tiles only for the tiles to turn vertically after confirmation. Okay. Whoops. Check rotation of flooring. when confirming. That's weird. That's a weird bug. Roofing can be dragged but does not snap or merge, so placing perpendicular gabled roofing just looks ridiculous. The game wouldn't allow me to place foundation tiles to mimic roofing on the second floor. I've heard that's this complaint from another person as well. The roofing looks weird because you can make roofs that like wouldn't happen, like perpendicular gabled roofs where there would just be like a crevice that no roof would ever. Oh my god, what is happening? Turgus. Turgus, zombie. How's it going? Virtue, how's it going? Let me catch up real quick. It worked for them. Maybe, Chapel, maybe. Maybe they just had to say something about it. It's a goddamn pain. It has to listen to everything. Oh, I don't even remember what you're talking about. I would like that idea. Which one? The art style is indie. My guy, I'm not sure you understand what building you are, but this is the indie building. I'm not upset by it. I mean, yeah, it's indie. It's like I'm one guy. One guy. Good morning, sports fans. Zombie, I hope you're good. Booyah could be the new Mr. Rogers. Probably not. 10 stream streak, sumo slappies. Thank you for the 10 stream streak, Turgus. Game isn't AAA enough. No. It's definitely not. I was mentioning the idea of getting the item back after breaking it. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I might just do that. And this like question about roofing, the roofs being weird. There's a part of me that is going to get rid of roofs. Like, I might get rid of the roof entirely. And that's that. The only thing that this does is now when you create an inn, it never has like a fully, it never has like, it's never a full building. It'll always just be an open air, an open building. What do you think of that? Do you think I should just get rid of roofs because they are complicated and causing me pain? And sometimes they look weird? Or should I keep them? We don't need roofs. iHeart, you're in team no roof. I want to make a poll. Let me make a poll. Zombie 3-stream streak. Building it back. You don't have to. I was just telling Gucci, no streaks necessary. Oh, the dog is already freaking out. What the hell? How do I make a poll? Predictions. Stream together. Stream info. Manage poll. New poll. Should I get rid of roofs? Yes. No. You can only make a 10-minute poll? I want to make like an hour-long poll. You know what? I'll wait to make that poll. I'll wait for a bit. Mart, how's it going? If no roof, it will be an out. That was a good one. Walls are good, but roofs are decoration. I gotta go and can't vote, but my vote is no roofs. Okay, Arhurt. I appreciate your honesty. Thank you. /poll. Well, I wanted to like set the time to be as long as possible. All right, I'm gonna start the poll. Whatever. Should I get rid of roofs? Please cast your vote. Like, and when you're thinking about it, you know, put yourself in the player's shoes and think, do I care? Do I want them? If you don't care or you don't want them and they're annoying, like, why would I even use them? Just vote no. Because I'm seriously considering getting rid of them. They're such a pain, and they're very heavy and very inefficient. And if I could get rid of them, that would make my life a lot easier. The Sims does have roofing. What you could always do is you can build a floor on the second level to make a roof, fake roof. Like, I will have that, but you know, it's not like it doesn't have a peak. It's just, it'll just be a floor up there. Anyway, this review it made me think a lot, you know. It made me think about exactly what kind of game I have. Because whenever like actual players, people that I don't know leave reviews, they're never like, you know, they're not glowing. They're just like mixed. I know he said, or he or she, they said recommended with almost 4 hours on record, which is kind of a lot. But you know, there's a lot of like, this is a mixed review. This is a very mixed review. Lets me know where I stand. All right, so I actually already wrote that. As soon as you enter the property, the roof vanishes, so it's only aesthetic. Yeah, it is only aesthetic. We need to go flood it with better reviews? No, you don't need to do that. I mean, it would be nice if people left reviews. If you haven't left a review, then please go leave a review. But, you know, be honest. You don't have to, like, flood it with nonsense. Yeah, no, I do need honest reviews like that. For sure. I need more of those. I can't... Yeah. The game is just so different now. The game is so different from when the demo was released. There's so many little updates here and there that I don't know. I wonder what that player would say if they played the current state of the game. Anyway, it didn't bother me too much. Yeah, it just made me think about roofing and just considering getting rid of it. That was the biggest takeaway from that review. Is that maybe the minigame for taking photos should just be point and click and not like this weird like focal change focus thing. And maybe we get rid of roofing. And I mean, working on the economy, that's a given. Of course I have to work on the economy. What I'm working on right now is this so the skiing area. The skiing area I never finished. I just kind of dropped it and was like bored. Not bored, but like I just had to come back to it later. So I'm working on this like cliff area over here. And you know, maybe having a mountain in the background so that you can run around and see this mountain. Belint, how are you? I am JK. JK Rowling? Turgus, are you JK Rowling? What would it take to put out an updated demo? Probably like a week of time to package it up nicely. Hope your day's going well. It is going well. I spent like all day just listening to you today. I had a very lurky day today. Not gonna lie, that view looks like a mini golf game. Well, let me look at it in game. We'll run here and see how it looks. Also, I need to fix my vegetation system. I totally broke it. Maybe that's what I need to do too. Fix vegetation spawning system. My apologies? Why your apologies? J.K. Rowling uses my surname when she writes mystery novels. If I was boring? No, 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 never. You're never boring. Never boring. I was very, I really liked your discussion yesterday about like the direwolf stuff. Cause yeah, that news article is everywhere. And yeah, it's totally misleading. It's totally misleading. It's like science clickbait. It's just it seems like just science clickbait. That isn't even a joke. What? Really? I gotta finish this zone. Yeah, this zone's still got gray block stuff. So this is what it looks like in spring. Ah, what? Maybe it's too big. This whole area is too big. But yeah, this is kind of what it looks like. It's interesting. I don't know. Goose. She writes mystery novels that are fake. I didn't realize. J.K. Goose. Oh, that's great. All right. Instead of working on those bugs, I just want to work on this. I just want to work on this. I think it's too. I think it's too big. It needs to be smaller. These are one. Actually, this can be one. No? No. Whoa, wait, does this overlap? Oh, it does. Whoops. I did not mean to do that. Oh, that's why. That's why. Oh, wait, the poll is over. How did we do? One person said yes. 4 people said no. But I know iHeart said no too. That's two. That's 2 for yes. I think I say yes too. That's and my vote counts as 3. That's like 6 for yes. iHeart was a yes. She said yes, get rid of roofs. Just want to make this smaller. Let's make this. Anyone that voted no, don't get rid of them. I'd love to know your reasoning. I think it brings the inn together. Really ties the room together. Matt, how are you? That's a clever way of doing what you want. Tip the scales. Yeah. I mean, of course the dev gets more than one vote. The dev gets as many votes as he needs to skew the vote. All right, it's a little smaller. And then what I'll do is make another layer down here. -6. Also, why is this -3? Oh, right, it's -3 because it's on the ground. Oh, I'm tired. So tired. Oh my god, I didn't. I mean, this is disgusting. This is absolutely disgusting. But I'm gonna tell you anyway. Uh, so I don't know who I don't know who was here yesterday for when the dog left me a nasty surprise I had to clean up. He like peed on the floor and dragged his bed through it and smeared the pee everywhere. So I had to take like a 10-minute break to clean that up. Here's what he did after stream. He This is disgusting. If you are sensitive to poop related stories, please close this stream. Get out of here. Mute the stream for the next 5 minutes while I tell this disgusting story. So no, it was pee. He pooped on the pad, but then he smeared the pee everywhere. But after stream, he was pooping on the pad. Fred's media, yes, 5 minutes, maybe 30 seconds. He was pooping on the pad, and one of them was stuck to his butt, and he couldn't get it off. And he ran around the room, like running and then squatting and scooting and running, squat, scoot. He did it 6 times. And it was like not just a tiny little bit stuck to his butt. It was a full piece, a full ass piece. And it's, first of all, it's all over him. It's smeared in like 6 or 7 places all over the floor. I start losing my mind. I break down. I'm like repeating myself over and over. I'm like, oh my god, please stop doing it. Oh my. I was like a broken record. I just didn't know what to do. I scooped him up. I threw him in the bathtub. I got like some paper towel and I tried to clean him up as best as possible. I cleaned him up as best as possible. I threw him in the crate. I tried to make it not a punishment, but I had a lot of cleaning up to do. I had a lot of cleaning up to do. I clean it all up off the floor. And then I go back and I give him a bath. Because he was, I did the best I could cleaning him up, but I had to give him a full-on bath. And after all that, I fully clean him up. I fully clean the floors up. I put out new fresh pads. I'm exhausted. I'm like, I'm not crying, but I'm like so fucking pissed. I get him out of the crate. I just sit and relax on the couch for a second. And he walks over to the pad and he looks up at me and he pees all over the floor next to the pad. I wanted to kill him. I wanted to kill him so much. My kids saved me. Oh my god, okay. A for effort. Anga, how's it going? The joys of dog ownership. Yep. That was my evening. Oh my god. It was horrible. I need to block this off. Oh, that was scarring. That was very scarring. Actually, I should just do this up. Yo! Nerdy Punk Dev! Thank God you didn't raid in 2 minutes ago. I just told the most disgusting story. How's it going? So Sot, welcome in. Shout out to Nerdy Punk Dev. How was your stream today? I have a 150-pound dog, and when he gets the runs, it's a... Oh, Turgus. Oh. Peachka, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Calavero, how's it going? Now we want to hear this story. No way, I'm not retelling that. It was gross. What was this story about? Don't say it again. It was about the awful things my puppy did last night after stream. And it was poop related. And it was poop related. Calavera, thank you so much for the follow. Please tell it. Nope. You can watch the VOD. It's not something that needs to be repeated. It's so gross. Everyone, shout out to Nerdy Punk Dev. Yeah, how was your stream? It was good. Nice. What'd you work on today? Do you have anything you want to share? Any additional things you'd like to share? Otherwise, we're going to check out your Steam page. Nin, thank you for that. Everyone, this is what Nerdy Punk Dev's working on. Spaceman Memories. It's gorgeous looking. You know what I just realized? So I started playing... well, first let's watch this trailer. Let's enjoy the trailer. Yeah, everyone make sure to give this a wish list and a follow. It's gorgeous looking. Oh. Oh, it's over. Wait, is it over? Yeah, it's over. Like, what happened to my internet? It's called Spaceman Memories. So I was playing Dragon Quest III HD remake, and yeah, it looks just like this. I love the style. I think it's a great style. I like the 3D environments with the pixel textures and the pixel characters. It's so good. Click the link, everyone. I don't think any additional interesting stuff yet. Thanks for checking out the Steam page, of course. Those games are a great influence on what I'm making. Yeah, the game is really beautiful. I went on a little rant about it yesterday. I think it's incredibly boring. Dragon Quest III, I think I'll never play it again. I don't think I'm going to pick it up again. I bought it full ass price, and I played it for 1.5 hours yesterday, and if anyone has played the game and can assure me it gets better, I will try it one more time. But oh man, was I bored. Oh my God, was I bored. You ever think about trying Linux? No. I like OSs that, I don't know, that work for me. And that I don't have to do any work to make it work. I like Pretty Geis. LFG looking for group. I love it. That was dope. Hello wishlisted and followed. Yeah. Steam Deck uses Linux. Yeah, it's good. It's good. Have you tried your game on Steam Deck? Yeah, it runs. It works. It's like it heats up the machine a little bit, makes the fans spin, but honestly, all the games make the fans spin. I was playing Celeste and the fan was spinning so much, I thought that it was part of the wind sound effects on the mountain when I was playing Celeste. So I don't really I don't think what I got going is egregious. Also, I hate how Unity does this. It's like 359.998. No. Let's just make that an even zero, please. Oh, right. Oh my god. Welcome in, Raiders. If you don't know who I am, my name is Andrew. I'm working on this cozy life sim game called Alpine Lake. I didn't even properly introduce myself and greet everyone. But yeah, I hope you're all doing well. And today I'm working on some level design. I have this mountaintop area where you go skiing, and I haven't touched it in a couple of weeks, so I'm trying to finish it. You might be saying to yourself, why is it green if it's a mountaintop where you go skiing? Well, the game automatically puts snow here when it's winter, so I don't have to worry about that. Oicy, how's it going? Welcome back. Killica, good morning. My first playthrough of the demo was on my Steam Deck. How did it work for you? Did it run okay? Also, Killica, thank you for contributing. How are we? We're 82,000 raised. 14 days left. We need 150. We're a little over halfway. Okay. We'll make it. We'll make it, I think. What if I try and ski down the mountain with no snow? Well, right now you can, but I'm going to turn that off. Zest Will, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. How are you doing? Oh, thank God the dog calmed down. Thank goodness. It's awesome on the Steam Deck. Nice, nice. Ran fine, except for the controller buttons not interacting with the modals that pop up. So you have to click on the screen. Oh, right. I fixed that bug. Yeah, that's a bad one. That's a bad bug. My bad. Wait, there's a magic number to make this perfect. There is a magic number that makes this perfect. Is it 0.66? Is it 0.75? Yeah, it is. 0.75. All right, I think this is fine. Because you'll never be able to see this because you'll be skiing. I just You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put a magic warper to this zone so I don't have to keep running to it. Working on skiing today? Not really. I mean, I'm working on the zones. I'm working on the areas. I'm not working on skiing itself. He's saving his energy for 5:30 a.m. No. No, I don't know what he's I mean, he just slept for a while. I'm not surprised he's awake right now. I'm not surprised, but he's calmed down. I had like a panic attack yesterday. I was panicking. I just had another moment where I'm like, I don't want this dog again. And I feel bad every time I have these moments, but I can't help it. He was just such not a disturbance, but like he just shook up life so much. I have to get used to the new life. Whoa, that was weird. All right, is this better? It's a little weird. No, it's kind of weird to have this. Let me look at it in game. Bado, thank you for the hydrate. Oh wait, Kilka, you probably missed the story I just told. Mr. Marion, how are you? Good morning. I was the same when we got Hank. He was so different to our first dog, and he absolutely terrorized us. He still does in a way. I feel 100% terrorized. Yeah, my wife has to like talk me off the ledge every night. And she you know, she has a hard time too. It's not just me. Portal. What is Portal? Slope beginner. Base station beginner slope base. Slope beginner portal. What is the portal? Warp locations. This is slope beginner portal. Okay. There we go. Why doesn't this particle affect? Oh, there it is. There it is. Okay. Let's see what this looks like. What was the story? It was just dog made a mess. Dog made a mess, and I had to clean him up, and I had to clean the room up, and it wasn't pretty. All right, there we go. So that's interesting. If I pull the camera out as much as possible, whoops, I didn't rebake the nav mesh. I mean, it's really stupid that the cliff doesn't go all the way down. Let me rebake the nav mesh. If you blend the background mountain into the ground you made for skiing on, it would look more natural. I think you just wouldn't like. I wanted to like see a vista. That's the thing. I wanted to see a big vista. So maybe like maybe a giant mountain isn't the right move. Let's look at like a slope or skiing vista. So like what would you see? Mountaintop. You'd see like a valley. I mean, it's actually not unnatural to maybe be above another mountain. Let me try something. So every cliff. Ah, crap, actually. Grumble! Grumble! Welcome in, Raiders! Shout out to Grumble! I'm so tired, I need to sleep. Grumble, go to bed. I'll take it from here. Welcome in, Raiders. If you don't know who I am, my name is Andrew. I'm working on a cozy life sim game called Alpine Lake. If you don't know who Grumble is, get your head out of the sand. Give him a follow. Wishlist Megabat. Those three things. It's very simple. He's making a precision platformer where you're a bat. Kent, how are ya? Things are okay here. Working on some level design today. Grumble, thank you so much for the raid. You do your thing. You do what you gotta do. Everyone give this a wish list. Give it a follow. Try the demo. Play it. It's very good. Works great on the Steam Deck. I played on the Steam Deck. Yeah, so today I'm working on some level design. I'm working on this like mountaintop area. So I'm trying to figure out what this vista should be. And I just kind of threw this mountain back there and I don't think it works. So I'm going to work on this. I'm going to work on this to see if I can get something interesting. Nerdy Punk Dev, gonna get some sleep. Have a good rest of your stream. Thank you. And thank you so much for the raid. Everyone, double shout out to Nerdy Punk Dev. Really appreciate the raid. And have a good night. Tortoise Simulator is Booyah's next game. Thanks for that. Killed me, yeah. We lost the music. Oh my god. I hate it when that happens. Yeah, I did almost die. Almost, but almost doesn't count. Let me rebuild the nav mesh. Bake. Okay, you cannot get through there. .3D icon, a selection outline. That's what I want. That's what I want. This is what I was looking for. Where are all the cliffs? Ah. All right, this is every cliff, right? If I scale it up by 1 and I move it down So all I'm doing is like increasing this length. Let's do it by like 3. Does that look really stupid? Kind of. It does very strange things with these little bits. That's funny and annoying. That is funny and annoying. All right, let's undo. What am I going to do about that? I could make another model that just doesn't have this lip. Or I can just increase this cliff to go all the way around it. I don't really want to do that. It's annoying. 2,000 followers. Booyah is going to cosplay as Dana Carvey as the turtle guy. Negative. Negative. Man, we finished that album fast. Kilka, I don't want to burn people out on your music. Are there any other mixes or any other albums you like? If you're still there, Kilika, are there any other albums or playlists you like that would go well with your music? Calling it a night. Thank you for the stream. Uh, Chapel, you have a good night as well. Everyone, shout out to the Whitechapel. Help them sleep well. You need to give Kilika Beats the artist badge for your channel. We talked about this. We did this already. Kilika is a VIP here. Honestly, if I could, I could. If he wants that, I'll give it to him. Really? Why doesn't this line up? Oh, because it's just an arbitrary value. Turtle, turtle. I like I like turtles. Besides the town area, how many other areas are in the game? There's 3 areas in the national forest. There's Paul's cabin. There's the base station where the skiing slope ends. There's the skiing slope top. There's the train station. There's your inn, and there's town. So there's 9 total. Oh, and there's the caves. So that the caves 10, and then there's like tons of levels to the caves, but those are all procedural. They don't count. I mean, honestly, that review is making me consider getting rid of the caves altogether. We'll see. Maybe that review shook me up more than I'm letting on. I'm scared. I'm scared of reviewers. I don't want to release the game ever. People are gonna make fun of me. They're gonna say, I can't believe this person made this game. Go play Stardew Valley instead. Ah, crap. The Yeah, this hits. What can I do about this? Let's actually get rid of this for now. Move this back. Oh, really? It doesn't hit. It doesn't land. Scully, how are you? Poseidon, try Tangent Moon. I've burned through it so much, Kilka, and this artist came in after. Tangent Moon. It's so quiet. Pokemon lullabies. I have a very strict no Pokemon lullabies rule here. Oh, they've got a lot. Wait, that movie was awesome, Master of Disguise. I don't think that movie was awesome. I'm gonna go back to Killiga. Scared. I'm not sure this works. Shoot. Maybe it's actually okay. Maybe it's okay. What if do this? Does this work? Yes. Okay, we'll do this. Oh, look at that. Perfect. So now when I do this, it hits the ground. Ah, yes. Perfect. Perfect. Thank goodness. I was freaking out about that. You have no idea. No, I can't do that. Such a very specific rule. Yeah, it's very specific, you know. Welcome back from ads. I have no business being awake, and regardless, always happy to catch you. Scully, that warms my soul. Although you should get rest. If your body needs sleep, you should give your body sleep. I wish I can sleep more. As someone who's very sleep deprived lately, I implore everyone to just give yourself the rest you deserve and need. Okay, this is bad. But I don't think we'll ever see this. I don't think we'll ever see this. Everything's good. Everything's good. Everything's good. Everything's good. Oh, there's a hole. Okay. I fully wrapped it around. Let's look at it in game. I missed what happened. We can hear. Oh, I can hear we're back on Killgate. Yeah. I mean, I also don't love playing music that I don't like have full permission to use. I mean, I do it sometimes, but if it's like a singular artist that I can reach out to, then I'll probably do that. Oh wait, I forgot I made a shortcut. Whatever. I ran here the long way. Okay. This looks better. I mean, the mountain is just so close that it looks silly. Okay. But at least now, oh, I can still see this one. This is the problem. It's when I can see that. It's not too big of a deal. I just don't want to see the cliffs. Kid has a bike and not walking. Yeah, the bike is key. What was the complaint about the caves? Anything adorable bats would fix? Oh wait, I regularly go to sleep after Kel goes live, but wait, what's IKYK? What kind of acronym is that? I'm old. You can't just drop weird acronyms on me like that. Gotta be gentle. Okay, I think this has to be gigantic and far away. Gigantic and far away. But then it does that. Okay, even more gigantic. 2, 2, 2. What if it's like 444? It still feels so close. I don't understand. It still feels so close. Let's double it. Just keep doubling it and pushing it farther away. Oh my god, it's so big. All right, let's check it out. Almost 3 a.m. Turgis, you need to go to bed. Everyone needs to go to bed. Everyone in the United States that's watching this right now. No, you do you. I do this all the time. I just get nervous and I want you all to go to bed. But you don't have to. Okay, I have a clipping plane issue. Whoops. Whoopsies. Cameras, main camera. Bar is 1,000. It needs to be 10,000. Oh, it can't be. Why? Is it because this camera has a limit? Lens? Oh, yeah. Oh, but that feels good. Like the distance feels much better. Right? The fact that it maybe it's actually it's a little too far away now. It doesn't move at all. I want it to move a little bit. I want it to have a little bit of perspective. If you know, you know. Oh, that's what IKYK is. If you know, you know. Do you have the walking sped up? Yeah. I have a hotkey that just makes time go like 10 times faster than normal, so I can just run. If you know, you know, you know. Definitely not. Scully. Soon though, 1978. Old. Old Manning. Let's go 666. Yo, odd. That hoodie though? Stylish? You think this is stylish? My Uniqlo my Uniqlo hoodie? Because I'm chilly. There was a really funny Instagram that I saw the other day. My wife showed it to me. It was like every cutesy pretty girl, and it just showed like some girl in like a sundress, like, you know, standing in front of camera, and it always has a Uniqlo boyfriend. And it's just like some guy wearing all Uniqlo, dressed like just so normal. And that's totally me and my wife. She puts like a lot of effort into her fashion and looking good and wearing like unique, interesting pieces, and she's always like on, you know, keeping track of what the current trends are, and I'm just like, I love these Uniqlo pants I got like 2 years ago, and I can't stop wearing them. We'll not go to bed. Just got home. Anga, yeah, you work late. You work late. Like, wait, I got my science cloth sticker. I'm unsure how I like it. What's a cloth sticker? What does that even mean? Everyone, shout out to Odd Oculus. I look good for a 38-year-old grandma. I also asked my wife, what did she want me to refer to her as? Mrs. Booyah? Mrs. Grandma? My partner? Or my wife? She's like, I hate all of this. I hate all of this. Don't call me any of those things. Okay, this looks bad. It's too big. Too close. It's too close. My wife. Yeah, I'll just keep calling her my wife. Normal emphasis on the wife. Did you offer Mrs. Grand MMA? Oh crap, I didn't. I didn't. I just wear Carhartt clothes. My wife hates it, but they feel so nice. I mean, work does buy all my clothes, so no compliments or no complaints. Um, yeah, I try to dress up for dinners. You know, I try to be nice. She's gonna go through the effort to look good. I try, but that's when we go out for dinners. If it's just like I don't know, walking around on a Saturday, I'll wear this button up or one of my many other button ups. It's the best I can do. I was definitely better. I was better dressed when I was in my mid 20s. I just slowly stopped caring. And work from home did not help. I used to, yeah, I used to dress much nicer. Okay, I'm having clipping plane issues now. Fanny Slam. How are you? Do you dress up in the turtle outfit for dinner? I like I like turtles. No, I don't have a turtle outfit. Player cam. I just need like a little bit more. I don't need a lot more. For after dinner, Scully. I have permanent grease stains under my nails. I am a shop man. I even have a home shop. A lay the Bridgeport. That's fancy. Okay. This is good. I like this. The problem now is that my sky, the ground of my sky is showing and not the actual sky. But maybe what I do is I just add more geo there so you can't see around it. Did you have TMNT bed sheets? I did not. I never had themed bed sheets growing up. I didn't have any cool bed sheets. I always had lame, regular colored bed sheets. Oh, wait, there is supposed to be something back there? I can't tell. I'm going to get into the same trouble that I was just in. We'll do this. We'll guarantee that there are no holes. Let's see. Add more mountains. That's what we did. I had Star Wars sheets. Connie! Oh my god, your freaking emotes are so cute. Thank you for the bits. Connie, how are ya? That's got to be a clipping plane issue. There's definitely stuff there. What do I need? 25? Yeah. 4, 3, 25. 2,500. That's the magic number. More mountains. Now we just need a little bit of, a little bit of clip plane. Clip that plane. Just a little bit. Just a little tiny bit of clip. Standing up and start working now. Maybe. How's progress? Progress is okay. It's okay. It's going a little slow. It's going a little slow. You know, I used to get like, my streams used to be like between 3 and 4 hours. Sometimes they even go for 4.5 hours. Now with the new dog, I'm lucky if I can stream for 2, 3. So that is time away from the game. Progress is just slower now. I think he's understanding though, like that this time is this is stream time. Okay, this is cool. I like this now. Oh, okay. All right, I dig this. It's just a vista of cool mountains. And oh, damn it, if I zoom all the way in, you can see. Is that a clip plane issue? Yes, it just needs to be 4,000. No. What can I get away with 3,000? I can. I'm gonna get away with 3,000. This little hole, I don't care about that little hole. I don't care about that little hole. Yeah, blame the dog. I will blame the dog. I will blame the dog for everything. You can't stop me. Add fog. I have fog. But the mountains are not included in the fog layer because they have their own fog. Like they have their own what's it called? Like fake fog. Why don't I have fog up there? Slope. Slope beginner. Base station beginner slope base. Location ski slope beginner. Is it this? Beginner slopes. Lighting definition. Fog. Let's just the fog is at 0.008. Let's set the fog to like 0.1. Just to prove a point. Interior weather enabled. No. Overwrite sky gradients. No. Interior weather enabled. What the hell is that checkbox do? I forget. I think it like it enables the weather to be on. Oh, for like caves, I turn it off. That's right. Excuse me. Looking down to the dog, I feel you. Connie, how is your dog doing? Shout out to Connie. Yeah, I think the fog does not affect, or the lighting does not, or the lighting is not being overwritten. So slope beginner portal. Slope beginner course. No. Location. There we go. Overwrite sky gradients. If I check this, does anything happen? No. Why doesn't anything happen? This is weird. He found a new way to bite his paws bloody. No, now 3 of his paws have bandages and still no doc has a clue why he does it. Connie, I'm so sorry. That's so stressful. So stressful. I know exactly how you're feeling. It's not overriding the fog. Wait, did I just straight up turn fog off? No, I don't think so, because if I make it rain, the fog turns on. And if I make it snow, the fog turns on. Yeah, I think these things are just not included in the fog. Like, they're just, oh my God, there's so many mountains. This is so stupid. What if I put like just a regular material on this thing? It's like a default material. Or let's just say like brown, dark brown. And go back to the game. Okay. That shader is not included in the fog layer. That's what's happening. That shader is not included in the fog. It's because it's an unlit shader, I think. Receive shadows, yes. Fog. Global illumination. Edit? Oh, man. It's freaking scripted. Thought it would be like shader graph. All right, I'm not gonna worry about it right now. That's polish. Let's keep going. All right, so I like the background. I like the way this cliff is now. I need to figure out why my vegetation system is all donked up. Unload main game scene. Window, vegetation spawner. I want to grab all areas. I want to assign. No, grab properties from the scene. Index out of range. Ooh. Ooh. Why? I have a lot of fixing to do. This thing is messed up. Grab areas, and then so area 0 is not happening. Get active scene. Oh, because it's not the active scene. Set active scene. Grab areas. There we go. Okay. And then it shows me the definitions. That's cool. And then I want to grab properties from scene, and I want to populate areas. So the problem is it's not actually populating. It's only like putting one thing. So what's going on? What is going on? Veggie area. Veggie spawn area. What's going on? Yeah, I don't know. Generate scattered positions. Return points. Print points dot count equals points dot length. Let's see how many points I'm finding. Space is free. Spawn point. Smooth positions. Smooth spawn for each point. Print. Try spawning something here. Point dot position. Grab. Grab. Populate. So 228 points. Try spawning something here. Try spawning something here. Try spawning something here. 200 things tried to spawn. I don't see 200 things. I see like 40 maybe? I see like 40 things. So what's going on? Well, where do we back out? We say if we can clump, else spawn at point. Okay. Excuse me. Spawn at point. Nothing backs out here. Print. Spawn at this point. Point dot position. That C# looks so much more fun than what I'm working on. I'm working on a Discord TeamSpeak Mumble IRC Matrix chat audio bridge for some company. That sounds terrible. He has this now for over a year and a half. We thought it would be an allergy, but he got meds for them, didn't fix it. We changed the food tons of times to see if one of them gets better, no chance. We neutered him because he got really much stressed because of a lot of females around. That at least mattered, or made it better for a while until I found out that he now bites his paws instead of the front. And it's near the knees, not the paws directly. It's so sad. I'm so sorry. I don't know what's going on here. Does this work in other scenes? Did I break it in other scenes? Main game scene, load scene, set active. There's no, oh my God, wait a minute. It's winter, so nothing's visible. At least it doesn't block him from playing. He's still a happy dog. That's good. Good God, that company's really stretching, but I believe in you. Same. At least someone does. 2 people do now. Oh yeah, and the company does too because they're paying you. Grab areas. Grab properties from scene. Populate. Yeah, damn it. I broke it here too. And I cannot undo. Okay. This is a problem. This is problem. This is problem. Points.count 113. Spawn 1 thing. Points.count 8. Spawn these 3 things. Like, clear. Populate. Collapse. So of these 400 print statements, 120 of them are points.count 8. So at least 200 of these are like to actually spawn something. Am I spawning 200 of these? I don't know. What did I do? What have I done? Mesh collider volume. Generate scattered positions, mesh collider. Generate scattered positions, bounding box. What? Generate scattered positions. Is this bounding box wrong? Am I calculating the bounding box incorrectly? Bounding box. Transformed opposition. Size. Times the scale. Where's my gizmo? Rounded size. Rounded position. I do ABS. Maybe that's what I gotta do. But no, these are like positive numbers. That's stupid. All right, that's not the problem. Maybe this is only spawning this many points. So they're getting culled. They're just like, they're getting culled somehow. So, okay, how are they getting culled? When I get the spawn points, I smooth them. And then I cycle through them. And the only time I continue is if position equals 0, which, I don't know. The smooth could very well be the problem. Spawn at point. Let's see what smooth does. I hear crunching, like the dog is chewing something. I don't know if it's something he's allowed to chew or not. So hang tight. It doesn't sound like something he's allowed to chew. That was definitely something that he was not supposed to be chewing, but not a big deal. Chair Sama. I'm sorry for Chair. Smoothing iterations 10. That's crazy. Let me change that to 1. And then override populate. No. Vegetation radius. Vegetation radius. Who uses that? Draw sphere. Display gizmos. Let me see if I can investigate better. Like on this piece. No? What's a good piece to investigate on? Okay. I guess it's this this purple sphere. That's the vegetation radius. Right? Veggie spawn area. Spawn. Oh, dog. Please. Oh, wow, we stopped. Where is that radius? Oh, vegetation radius. This, nothing changes. Oh, whoops, I have this thing selected. Okay, that is that. Okay. It was set to 0.3. Okay. Layer mask, veggie blocker, layer or terrain layer, terrain. That's normal stuff. Okay, clear, spawn. 43 points, but only 1 was spawned. So out of the 43 points that were returned, only 1. So why? Print point dot position. Try print spawn points. Hey, this is weird. Spawn. Oh, look at, okay, there we go. So here's the problem. Print. It's, yeah, all the points are at 0, except for these 3. So why are they all at 0? Okay, when I generate the positions, I get space is free. Hmm. Generate scattered positions. So the random point is this random vector. Why is this coming back as like 0? How is this 0? Position count. I get the x times the z times the maximum density. So it's like an area. Then I make that many spawn points. And when I make a new spawn point, I default it to vectors. Okay. We're getting somewhere. I default it to 0. Max iterations. If position index is greater than position count. So I look for a spot. Position index. It starts at 0. I create a new point at a random position. Only if this space is free do we go to the next index. Okay. So I have a feeling this is never going past like 1 or 2. What if this was 1,000 max iterations spawn? It's still only making 4. How about 10,000 clear spawn? Still only making 1, 2, 3, 4. Still only making 4. Print index plus plus. I think this is the problem. Hang on. All right, he's getting all rowdy. He's chewing on stuff he shouldn't chew on. I'm going to try and go for a few more minutes, and then I'll end stream. Gonna pretend to go to sleep on the off chance Turgus follows suit. Good luck. Good luck. We need a bad boy and a good boy emote. That's not a bad idea. I'd love to just let him out, let him free here. I just have cables he might chew on. He's gonna chew on the cables. I don't trust him around cables yet. Night, I'm out. Turgus, have a good night. Let's see if this is actually increasing in iteration or in index. Spawn. Whoa, never. Not even once? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of this. Mesh collider volume. It's not checked. It's going to do this one. If space is free. Space is free. Print. Space not free. Print. Space not free. 2. Compare tag. Oh, space not free. Veggie blocker. Space not free. Distance min. Print. Space free. Bado, thank you for the hydrate. My dog destroyed a monitor cable because it was hanging over his bed. He was young when he was younger. Ugh. Dogs. Clear. Alright, wait. Spawn. Space not free veggie blocker. Space not free distance min. Space not free veggie blocker. Straight up gruntled. How's it going? Welcome in, Raiders. How was your stream today? What'd you work on? Welcome in. Raiders, if you don't know who I am, my name is Andrew. I'm working on a cozy life sim Innkeeper-Sim called Alpine Lake. Today I'm trying to fix one of my editor tool bugs where I spawn this vegetation automatically, but it stopped working for some reason, and I think I broke it. So I'm trying to re-fix it. Zerolith, welcome in. Straight up rated. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing okay. If you want to share what you worked on today, or share literally anything, feel free to drop some links. I'd love to see the good stuff. Or actually, I don't know if you worked on anything. You know, if you were playing any games, feel free to tell us what you were playing. It's going well. I just finished doing Ludum Dare. Oh, or Ludum Dare. I don't know how people pronounce it. For the first time, I'm pretty proud of what I made. I was working on some post-jam updates and things so I can drop a crazy update version once rating is done. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. Was at first playing the games. I'm not going to say it because I don't know how to pronounce it. Then was working on my game a bit. Nice. If you want to share the link to your game, you know, for people to play it, yeah, share the link. But yeah, welcome in everybody. Welcome in Raiders. I'm having a stupid issue with this tool. Space not free distance minimum. Space not free distance minimum. Space not free veggie blocker. All right. The veggie blocker is weird. I have one down here and one up here. I wonder if it's like hitting this bottom one for some reason. Oh, maybe that's the problem. What if I get rid of these veggie blockers? I come back and I spawn. No, that's not even the problem. Wow. Clear. Spawn. Okay, that's not the problem. I guess that's good. So the problem is not veggie spawn. It's this space not free distance minimum. What is this? I'm cycling through all the points. And I'm saying, is the square magnitude distance between our new position and all the old positions less than the threshold? And if it is, don't spawn. So let me print this out. So it's this minus, or is greater than square min distance. Let's see what's going on. Here's what I made. Diamond divers. Come back. Come back. There it is. Dive deep into the mines and meet your quota of diamonds, avoiding the dangers of the depths. Master the challenge of jumping on your cart to move and aim it to collect the diamonds. Delve deeper as the arena shooter levels become more difficult as you progress. Note, on controller on the cart cart moves in the direction that the player is looking. Let's just play. Let's play for a minute. Why not? What'd you make this in? Ab, how's it going? Also, I appreciate the kind words. This is my first time ever doing Ludum Dare. It was pretty fun, but super difficult, I would imagine. It looks really hard. Enter to start. Looks clean, though. WASD. Space to jump. Oh, wow. This feels tight. Left click to throw picks. Right click to block bullets. Nice. Stomp on a cart to push it. Wait. Did I... Space to jump. Ah. Well, that's fun. Wait, so this is how you push it? Is it stuck? This is fun. The controls are so tight. It's ridiculous. Oh my god, no, stop. Go the other way. Oh, you have to look where you want it to go. Oh. This is cool. This is cool. I like the way it feels. Everyone, you should give it a try. What does that mean? Does that mean it's already dead? So unique. I love how they come back to you also. All right, it's getting a little crazy. It's getting a little crazy. How many levels are there? Yeah, I recommend people giving this a shot. It's really fun. All right. I'm gonna stop, but it's really cool. Really cool. Let me pin that. Pin. Let me catch up a little. You made it in Godot, nice. Just got on break at work. Love me a good break. Rex, how are you? How long did it take to make? And much Godot experience do you have? cart moves. Oh, I read that. It's the one thing I changed after the jam so the player can jump on it, but also grab it from behind. Oh, yeah, grabbing it would be, grabbing it and pushing it around would be convenient. I mean, it's fun to have to jump on it. Been doing stuff in Godot for maybe like 8 years at this point. Wow. Started around Godot 2.0. It's a long time. A lot of little things like that that I'm working on to make a bit more clear. I see. There's 3. Oh, so I was almost to the end. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I made it so you grab to push it, but it gets heavier and heavier to the point where jumping on is actually faster. That's smart, actually. That's very smart. Also, I thought of a game idea to try and start learning game dev with. Ab. Nice, nice. Okay, I just added this fun print statement. And I'm going to figure out why I can't... Why nothing will spawn? My goodness. Zero is less than 12 dot. Wait. 0, 0, 0, 0. Why is everything 0? Space is free. Why is everything 0? Points, random point, square min distance. What is square min distance? Min distance times min distance. What is min distance? Min distance is 2 point. So 0.12 is this min distance. Okay. I understand. I was adding like a functionality to this so that you can spawn vegetation on mesh colliders and not just in a bounding box, and I just completely broke it. I don't know how this happened. So 23.14.10 negative 1.99 and the same exact value. So why is it passing in the same exact value over and over again? Also, let's make this 0.5 again. Revert. Clear spawn. Space not free. Space not free. Veggie blocker. Interesting. Okay. I think I kind of know what's happening here. Random point. Space is free. Position is, that's the random point. This random point is coming back 0. Physics raycast. Oh, wait a minute. No, this is on the mesh collider. I don't do that here. This random point. Print. Random point. Random point. I think this random point is coming back just 0 for some reason. Random range. Float. Between bounding box. Maybe the bounds are not being calculated properly. Let's check that out. Let's check that out. Whoops, whoops, whoops. Yeah, so today I'm just trying to fix this stupid bug. bounds. This actually makes sense that it would be part of the bounds. So bounding box dot min. Bounding box dot size. Bounding box dot max. The mint. Max size. Okay. I have a feeling that this is going to be zero, is basically 0 or something. Bug fixing fun times. Yeah, I did so much content addition in the past like month, or I guess like 2 months. I've done 2 solid months of just like pushing new content into the game. And the game became like slowly became more and more unplayable, more and more buggy. So I'm kind of going back. I'm sweeping through everything and cleaning up all the bugs that I introduced, and then trying to get back into content creation. Every time I've tried to learn web dev, I really struggle, which is unfortunate because it's much easier to find good paying jobs in web dev as a day job, at least. Yeah. The nice thing about web dev is everything's so instant. You don't have to compile anything. You just like refresh a page, see if it works. I kind of love that. I'm like terrible at web dev. What am I doing? Why did I hit play? I don't have to hit play. It's an editor tool. Random point 2177. What is 2177.1? Why is it always the same value? No, it's not. It's not. The bounds. Oh, so it does have, okay, it does have a correct size. 3.53. Random point 22.28, 22.05, 23, 22, 23, 22. I mean, these values are all suspiciously clumped together. 20, 23, 20. Why is that? Maybe that's part of the problem. Like, there's a range of 3.75. It should be between 20. Oh, between 20 and 23.8. 22. Let's collapse these for a second. Or random point. No, they actually are. They are all within range. They're all random. Okay. So that's not the problem. I am actually generating a random point, and I'm adding it. I'm saying new point, random point vector 3.up. And when I do this, it sets it properly. Okay. I did well on front end stuff, but once I got back end stuff, I struggled, namely SQL stuff. Databases are annoying. At the same time, it's still got a bit to go for some types of games, particularly 3D stuff. It's getting better though. Wait. That's actually one of the major reasons I use Godot, because boot up time is just so fast. Yeah, that sounds kind of nice. I do wish it was a little faster in Unity. It's actually why I love game dev so much. It's so visual and responsive. Yeah, I do like being able to like spawn stuff at random to see if certain code works. There's a lot of freedom with debugging. Like what I could do here, I should be debugging these. Can I draw a gizmo? Can I draw a gizmo, like a temporary gizmo? Let's see. So spawn point. Gizmos dot draw point. Draw sphere. So I want the center to be random point And then the radius to be like 0.0, just 0.05 or something. Is this gonna like leave a gizmo there forever? Or is it, do I have to do like debug dot draw? I'll do draw line actually. Yeah, debug dot draw line. The start is random point, and the end is random point dot plus vector 3 dot up. How about that? Will that work? No, it's not showing me my debug lines. I think debug lines only show up while you're playing. Well, let's hit play. I'll spawn it while it's playing. Wait, work gave us heaps of bakery goodies for passing accreditation? Accreditation. So I've got mud cake. What's mud cake? Veggie spawn zone. Wait, what? Oh, I can't. This whole script is Unity editor only, so I guess when you hit play, it doesn't exist? Oh, wait. Oh, on awake, I destroy this. Why did I do that? On awake, I destroy this. That's so funny. That seems really inefficient. I'm probably creating a lot of garbage. And I don't want to destroy this. I want to destroy a game object. That's what I really want to destroy. I'm going to be lurking because I need food and to start winding down for bed. I'm PST, so it's like 1 a.m. Oh, dang. Yeah, have a good night. Thank you so much for the raid again. And yeah, shout out to Gruntled, everyone. Make sure to give him a follow. Am I following? I am following you. I am following you. All right, spawn. No debug lines. Where are my debug lines? Debug dot draw line. It's not even making it. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe these lines are somewhere else. (23.41) negative 306. Yeah, that's exactly here. The position's not wrong. Space is free. Why is the space never free? Okay. Let me understand what this is, what's happening here. I'm cycling through a bunch of points. And I'm getting the square magnitude of the two of them. Square magnitude of the distance. So the 2 points seem to always be the same point. Why do they always seem to be the same point? If point. How about this? If it's exactly the same, I just ignore it. If points I dot position equals position continue. Maybe that's the problem. Because I'm comparing a point to all the other points and it's hitting itself. It's physically hitting itself. That's weird. Why did this ever work? Why did this ever work? I don't have to play. We're back. That was the problem. It's fixed. But I don't understand why this ever worked. Veggie spawner. Grab areas. Grab properties from scene. Populate areas. Whoa. Oh no. It's... Whoa. This usually is instant. This used to be absolutely instant. And now my computer is dead. Straight dead. Or is the stream still on? Like, do you guys hear me? Now you panic. Hope the debugging goes well. It's not going so well. I look like a doctor with the shirt and a white open hoodie. Looks like a doctor's coat. That's ridiculous. Why does stream from PC have a limit of 2,000? That's just the way. That's just the way that these challenges work. It's so you can't flood. You know, so one person can't just flood all their points instantly to finish it. You know, it's got to be like a community effort. So that worked, but oh wow, why did that take so long? Oh, because of all the print statements. It's actually not that slow. It's purely because of the print statements. Okay, let me get rid of all the print statements. And then it'll be instant again. Rant. Don't you know those print statements are gonna slow you down? Charlie will tell you. That was stupid. I'll never do that again. So now if I hit populate, it's instant. Okay. Oh my God, we're back. We're back. That only took, what, like 45 minutes? That was a long time. Load scene. Set active scene. So if I hit grab areas, it grabs the areas here, and I say populate. Boom, there we go. That's ridiculous how it it just like adds it here and then no. So what I'm gonna do to mitigate that is I'm gonna get rid of, no, I'm not gonna get rid of anything. I'm going to make this smaller. You basically can't run past this line. So I don't need vegetation down here. And you can only come down here in winter, and there is no vegetation anyway. So all I got to do is just put a little bit of vegetation here, and I'll be fine. So let's make this 3, 3, and 3, I guess. Whoa. Nah. 2.5, 2.5, 2.5. Does not like that value. It does like 2.5 though. 2.5 is a good number. It's a happy number. And then I want like basically just a ton of these. Or actually I'll grab one. Say 1, 1, 1. There we go. And then what's the magic number here? Is there a magic number? It's already, let's say 0.55? 0.55, 0.55, 0.55. Oh, wait, no. No. 0.555? 0.6? No. 0.575? 57? There's no magic number? There's no magic number. 0.625? That's magic enough for me. 0.5625. 5625. Yeah, that looks magic. It's pretty magical. Oh, the doggy. All right, all right. All right, doggy. All right, doggy. I'll come play with you. Let's find someone to raid. Let's find someone to raid. Ah, red cabin is on. All right, everybody. We're going to raid red cabin. We'll do some credits. Let me go get doggy. Do the tradition. This is the tradition now. We get doggy. Do credits. Oh, that was cute. New followers. New followers. Zest Will. Calavero. Peach Ka. Thanks so much for the follows. Grumble, Nerdy Punk Dev, and Straight Up Gruntled. Thank you for those raids. Bado. Fanny. Ab. Rex. Sketchy. Gruntled. Thanks so much for hanging out. Let's go say hi to our good friend Red Cabin Games. Say goodbye, puppy. Thanks for hanging out. I'll be back tomorrow. Oh my God, we're in an ad break? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? You bite him. He's definitely biting me. Ow. 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 All right.